All right, well, welcome everyone. Welcome to our November 25th Team Huddle. I am Regional Vice President Kim Cardenas, and this is Team Rev. And thank you guys so much for taking the time to be on here tonight, to stay connected, to stay plugged in, because it is oh so important to help you feel a part of something bigger, and to also learn and grow from what we share on our weekly team huddles. I'm going to try to keep it concise tonight, down to 30 minutes. But I do have a couple of things I do want to share with you guys. First of all, I wanted to say thank you all who came to our holiday celebration on Saturday, and to all those who couldn't make it. We missed you. I mean, we missed you like it's like not having one of our children or our sister or our brother or a family member at a holiday celebration. We missed you guys. But we will be having more celebrations. 2020 is going to be a big year for this team. It's going to be incredibly big. And when that happens, that means we're getting together a lot more often, because we're having a lot more celebrations. So we'll be seeing each other at GTC, but I am absolutely sure that we are going to be having car parties and retreats in 2020, in which we're all going to attend together. So I'm just super excited about what is to come for you guys as individual business builders, but also for us as a team as a whole. All right, so the first thing tonight I wanted to talk about was our November goals, because we have 5 days left in November, and in those 5 days is Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving can either be a working day for you, which means you are talking to the people that you're having Thanksgiving with about Arbonne, about the products, and about joining your team, or you can take the day completely off. It is totally up to you. But if I were in business, and I have been in business for 11 years, because I'm coming up on my 11th year, and everybody that's coming to my Thanksgiving already has either been on my team or is a client of mine, everybody. But if I was going to have new people see people that I hadn't talked to, you bet I would take that opportunity to share my heart about Arbonne. But anyway, it is a holiday, so don't feel like you need to work on Thanksgiving. Absolutely not. Enjoy your family. All right, so 5 days left in November. So if you are at the consultant level, you know, your goal by the last day in November is to reach your consultant bonus. And if you don't know exactly what it takes to get to your consultant bonus, ask your sponsor, and they will go over in complete detail what it takes to get your consultant bonus. And the consultant bonus is $100, okay, $100. You'll get in your paycheck on somewhere before the 11th of the next month. All right. Also, if you are at the consultant level, your goal by the end of the month is to get into district manager qualification. We want every consultant to get the district manager as quickly as possible, because when you get the district manager, you get a pay raise, and you also get paid on everything that you order for yourself, for your family. Okay, so it's really important to get up to that district manager level, because that's when you start to see 400 plus a month, and that's a car payment. That's that's good money. So let's get to the district manager. So again, ask your sponsor about the details on what it takes to get your bonus and to get the district manager. Your sponsor is going to tell you where you're at with your QV, because it's all based on qualifying volume. So your sponsor knows what your QV is, and your sponsor knows what it's going to take for you to reach both of those goals by the end of this month. If you are a district manager, your goal, your first goal is the bonus, and that bonus is $200, okay? So don't leave money on the table. Go for that bonus. All right. If you're an area manager, go for your bonus. Your bonus is $400. And if you've been a district manager for a while or area manager for a while, your goal every month is to get closer and closer to qualification for the next level. Okay, we don't want to sit at the same level for any length of time, because that slows our momentum and we get stalled in our businesses. So you want to be sure that you're making your goal every month to show growth in your business. Okay, and your growth can just be, you know, anywhere from 200 to 500 QV every month, but make sure your goal every month is showing growth in your business. And you know how do you experience growth in your business is by signing up new preferred clients and by signing up new business builders. That's what growth is in your business. So always make that your goal. Your bonus, your bonus, your bonus, and getting the qualification for the next level. All right, so what do we have? What do we have to work with this month to reach those goals? All right, so we had Black Friday. We still have the protein powder left. The cinnamon roll protein powder is still on the website, and the cosmetics are still on the website, and the shampoo, I believe. If I'm mistaken, let me know, because I checked early this morning, are still on the website. The only thing that's gone is the blood orange fizz, but everything else is there. So you can certainly promote all of that. I do know Arbonne is going to give us something else. I do not know when. There's a VP call tomorrow. I will be listening to that. And sometimes they say and sometimes they don't, because generally that's NVP information, but sometimes they kind of let it slip a little bit on those calls when RVPs are on there. So I will listen in, and if I have any news to tell you, I will certainly share it with you. So they are going to have something else. I am absolutely sure it will not be nutrition. So it will be something in the personal care range, and whether we get it for Black Friday or I'm thinking Cyber Monday. And so if it's a Cyber Monday sale, I bet it will be released on the traditional Black Friday, or they might hold it for December, because, you know, Cyber Monday is actually December 2nd. So we might get it December 1st. Okay. So I don't really know, but so don't count on that to reach your goal. If we get it, it's going to be a bonus to reach your goal. So what else do we have to work with? We have the 14-day challenge. I think you all have seen the flyers for that. So instead of doing a 30 days in December, we have a 14-day that starts December 2nd. So anybody who wants to jump on this with you, they need to get their order in November, so they have the products by December 2nd. All right, so what are the products for this? It's a bag of protein, it's a box of fizz, and it's a box of Digestion Plus or the Greens Balance. Those three products total up to $150. And again, remember, we have the free preferred client registration this month, so it's going to be $150 with free shipping, okay, and free sign up for new preferred clients. Okay, Renee?
So I have a question about the 14-day. Is it going to be run very similar to a 30 days where you have it 1 or 2 shakes a day plus the meal plans and everything?
Yes.
Even though you don't have all the products?
Yes. Yes. Yeah. It'll be run very similar, and it's going to be 2 shakes a day. Okay. 2 shakes a day. And then the workout that's going to be posted by Ashley
Armstrong.
Thank you, Armstrong, who is a personal trainer. And so last year, I believe she actually did videos, posted the video showing the different exercises to do. And there you can do them at your home. You don't have to be in a gym or anything. She always has, where you can do them at your home. So she's an excellent personal trainer. So really spread the word in the next 2 days about this 14-day challenge to help people maintain their weight and maintain energy and alertness and just feeling good through the hectic time of the holidays. Just say this is a great time just to jump on this quick 14-day. Yes, Renee?
Who's leading this?
Ashley is.
Oh, she is. Okay, because she's leading one right now.
Yes.
Also.
And she's also going to lead she's a rock star. She
wasn't sure.
She's a rock star. She volunteered to do both of these back to back. So yeah, she's amazing. So yeah, so Ashley will be leading the 14-day as well as doing the one that's currently going on now. All right. So between tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday, call everybody that you know and tell them about this 14-day. Tell them to jump on with you. You may not have decided to do it, but decide to do it, and to get people say, I'm going to do it with you, okay? Because you've all got protein. You've all got your Digestion Plus in your box of fizz. You have what you need, you know? So tell them, do it with me. You know, keep me accountable through these 14 days. So get on the phone and call all your friends, all your family, and say, do this with me. And it starts after Thanksgiving and it ends before Christmas. So it's a great, great opportunity just to really maintain your weight, or you could possibly even lose a few pounds during the holidays, which would be great to also. All right. So what else do we have to work with? We have the Best of the Best Clean Swap Box still going on. I don't know that we'll have this in December, but we do have it for the end of November. And the preferred client price on that is $212. The consultant price on that is $172. So again, these three products, if they wanted to do the 14-day challenge, you could also sell them the Clean Swap Box, and they would get 3 RE9 skincare products, which they could use for themselves. It could be their Christmas present for themselves, or it could be a Christmas present for a mom, a sister, or a great friend. Okay. And so that's a great deal at $212. Okay. So we have the Best of the Best Clean Swap Box. All right. And then again, I've already mentioned this, but we still have the waived or free sign up for preferred clients and independent consultants. For preferred clients, they have to order 150 QV, so that's $120 plus tax. And then for the consultant, free registration is a $500 QV order, but you can work with somebody with that. You know, they could have people order a few products, some family members that might want to order put a few orders in on that. You might put a few products in on that to get them to that 500 QV order, to where the consultant fee is waived. And then lastly, you can talk to all your friends and family members about the unique products that Arbonne has can be used for as Christmas gifts, because they're not going to get Arbonne from anybody else, okay? Arbonne is a very unique Christmas gift, and people love Arbonne. I'm trying to think, who was it that looked in my closet at my party? Can't remember. I think it was Selah. No, it was Selah and Stephanie. They wanted to see my office, and I opened up my closet, and they saw all of my Christmas products. I mean, I have a lot of Christmas products, and they were like, whoa. I'm like, hey, those are all Christmas presents. Everybody in my family gets Arbonne Christmas, okay? Everybody, there is not a soul. I might buy them a little something else, but they always get Arbonne Christmas, and they always love it, okay? They expect it, they want it, because they know how great Arbonne products are. So everybody in my family gets Arbonne Christmas. And, you know, that's great for my QV. That helps me get my bonuses. That helps me promote by having that much QV, because I spend my Christmas money in my own store. I don't go spend my Christmas money at, what's that personal care store? Not Bed Bath Beyond, those are the
Bath and Body.
Bath and Body Works. I don't go spend my Christmas money that I'm buying Christmas presents with at Bath and Body Works. I don't go to Victoria's Secrets and buy their, you know, personal care. I don't go to Dillard's and buy their, no, it comes from my own store. Everybody gets Arbonne in my family, all of my good friends, everybody. And when I go to parties myself, all of my hostess gifts are Arbonne, okay? And I get credit for that. They get a great Arbonne gift, and then they may want to order something again because they love it so much. So shop in your own store for Christmas. All right. So number three, just real briefly, remember I've kind of been telling some of you, and I've mentioned it before on our team huddles, that we're going to start a book club. Okay. I am so excited. Those of you guys I've talked about this know how excited I am about this book club. But this book club's we're going to run it a little bit differently than we've done other book clubs. The book is this. I'll put the picture on our Facebook page. Stories That Stick, and it's by Kendra Hall. Kendra Hall is our guest speaker at GTC this year, and oh my goodness, you know, I haven't seen any of the MVPs doing a book club on this yet or talking about this book yet. We might be the first, but I can assure you, come sometime in 2020 before GTC, this book is going to be all the rage with everybody. I mean, you know, remember how Rachel Hollis' book was, and then what was the book On Fire before that our speaker was? This book it's probably going to be more the rage than any other book that we've read before GTC. So we're going to do our book club first, and we're going to have some great stories to tell, and it's going to be amazing. So get this book, order it now, order it today, order it tonight, tomorrow. Our first book club meeting is going to be December 1st. And so that's next Sunday, and it's going to be directly following our team huddle. Okay. So if you don't want to do the book clubs are not mandatory, not at all. It's totally up to you. But I highly recommend it because you are going to gain a ton. Okay. And so our book clubs are only going to be about 30 minutes. For the first couple are only going to be about 30 minutes. The last few, I'm not sure. It's just going to depend upon how long our stories go. So December 1st, we're going to do our intro. So book club's going to start probably about 8:45, but we'll do it directly following this. So December 1st, about 8:45, I'm going to do just an intro. You can go ahead and read ahead if you want to, because our next book club is not going to be till January 5th. Okay. So December 1st, we're going to talk about how it's going to run, what we're going to do. And then our next book club meeting is not going to be until January 5th. And you will have to have read half of the book through the holidays. Okay. So half of the book. And we'll talk about that more on December 1st when we talk about when I do the introduction. Okay. So December 1st, January 5th, and then our next meeting will be January 12th, and then we're not going to meet again till January 22nd and then February 9th. And the reason I put so much time in between, because this is Stories That Stick. How storytelling can captivate customers, influence audiences, and transform your business. So we're going to write stories. We're going to write our stories, how we're going to captivate our potential business builders, our audience, how we're going to captivate our potential customers. Okay. I'm just telling you, I have been listening to her on audio. Amazing. And I've already used it just several times. I haven't actually written it down, but just taken what I've heard and used it while I'm talking to people. Totally amazing on how well her techniques work. So I highly recommend you join in on the book club, but again, it's not mandatory, but if you do, go ahead and get your book and get started reading it, because you're going to see just how good it is. And if you do it on audio, I also recommend that you get the hardback, because you know she gives you steps on how to write your story, and you'll need to look at it, you know, to be able to write your story well. All right, so that's book club. All right, so number 4, let's get into just a little bit of training tonight. All right, so what we're going to talk about tonight is it's time to sponsor business builders. It's really always time to sponsor business builders. But in the month of the end of November and December, January, February, March, April, it is really important to sponsor. Because in addition to exploding your business before GTC, because everybody wants to be a district manager or above when they go to GTC. And if you're a district manager or area manager at the last GTC, you always want to be the next level when you go to GTC. So now's the time to really start building our teams, okay? But in addition to that, Arbonne launches every year their Arbonne incentive trip, and we call it AIT for Arbonne in Arbonne lingo. So Arbonne launches their AIT trip in December. So on December 1, you're going to see where you're going to be able to earn a trip to go. And it's always someplace amazing, someplace to an amazing beach, to an all-inclusive hotel. I mean, it's paid for by Arbonne because you earned it, you know, by reaching these qualifications. One of the qualifications to earning this trip is promoting people that you directly sponsor. So you have to directly sponsor this person, but promoting them to a managerial level. So promoting the district manager, or they promoted the area manager, or the regional vice president, or the nation, okay? But you have to have directly sponsored them, and they promoted a level between December and May, okay? So the quickest promotion is to district manager. We all know that. And if you're new, you might not know that, but the quickest promotion is the district manager. So we want to load our bases with a lot of new consultants, okay? Because if we can promote them in 1, 2, or 3 months to district manager, and generally to earn the trip, but you know, every year they might change it up a little bit, but in the past it's been 3 people promoted. So if you can promote 3 people to district manager by the end of May, you will have achieved the trip. There's also a QV attachment to that, a certain amount of volume. But if you have 3 new who are promoting the district manager and who are building their business, and you're building your business, you're going to have the QV. Okay, so what's most important to focus on is getting a lot of new consultants on your team, and then getting at least 3 of them promoted. And if you can promote 4, 5, or 6 people, then you're going to earn the highest level of the Arbonne incentive trip. And that's where you get money also, in addition to going. And that money will pay for your airfare, okay? So start now, start loading the bases now, start sponsoring people. So I know sponsoring people to join our team is sometimes the most difficult part of our business, right? So I know what your question is like. Well, yeah, of course I want to sponsor. Of course I want people to join my team. Well, so when we're wanting people to join our team, we're asking them to take a peek at Arbonne. All right, take a peek. It is in a face-to-face conversation so that they can see your passion, see your belief, and see the vision that you have painted for yourself and for them. So a face-to-face conversation is going to be best. The second best is going to be a conversation on the phone. Okay, and then the third is going to be a text message back and forth, or you know, along with a conversation on the phone, also a verbal text message, and then just a plain text message. Okay, those are the different levels. You're going to get your best responses from that face-to-face ask. Okay, so what are you asking them to do? You're asking them to take a peek, and so when you're asking them to take a peek, what are you going to present to them? You're going to present the Is Arbonne for You. And again, if you're a relatively new consultant, or even if you're a seasoned consultant, you'll never have to do this by yourself. Ask your upline to do this with you. When you ask somebody to take a peek and they say yes, if you don't want to do it by yourself, ask your upline to do this with you. And so you're asking them to either watch a video, which is my least favorite, but I use it all the time too, or you're asking them to jump on a Zoom with you and your sponsor, or just with you, however you want to do it, or you're asking them to jump on a phone call with you, or you're asking them to jump on a 3-way call with you and your sponsor or somebody in your upline. But what's most important is for you to be passionate and be truthful in your ask. Let them know how much it would mean to you for them to take a peek at the Arbonne business. So what I'm going to do after this team huddle, I'm going to post on our Facebook page. I'm going to post the Is Arbonne for You again, and there's actually 2 of them. This is the one put out by Arbonne. It's actually more simple and concise, but there is also one on Cecilia's website, and I will post both of them. You can use either one of them when you do your Discover Arbonne, when you do your ask. When you're asking somebody to take a peek at the business, you're doing the Discover Arbonne. This is how you're telling them about the business. All right, so I'm going to post on our Facebook page the Is Arbonne for You. I'm also going to post on our Facebook page a whole bunch of ask, you know, some verbiage, okay? I'm not going to go through it because I don't want y'all to have to write it all down. I'm going to post it on the Facebook page. You can copy it paste it into your notes on your phone, and then you can, have it there when you're talking to somebody, when you're talking with somebody, or you have it there when you want to text it, or however you're going to use it, but personalize it. These are general ask, and you can see some of them are mine and you might recognize them because they're my words. I always start out a conversation with, "Hey, beautiful." That is my introduction, and I do it to all of you guys. It's what I do. It's what I say. And so I not only do it to you, I do it to everybody I ask to take a look at my business, because I think everybody's beautiful. I think everybody has beautiful hearts. This is where, but personalize it to where it sounds like you. So I'm going to put a bunch of asks on there. Some of them are mine. Some of them are that I found on our MVP page when we were talking about, how we ask people to take a peek at the Arbonne business. All right. So I'm going to post that on our Facebook page. So I know many of you have been doing this time and time again. And, sometimes you get people to the, where you actually get to do the Discover Arbonne, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you get the no. Sometimes you get the ghosting, where they just don't answer you at all. So there is a $1 million question. Don't let it stop at the ghosting. Don't let it stop at the no. You have one more opportunity to get their attention. All right. So this is what's called the $1 million question. And it's to help them to see past what their obstacle or hesitation is. All right, so this is what you need to say, and I'll say it a couple of times so you can write it down. I totally get that you may not be interested right now. Can you tell me what it is that makes you think this isn't a good fit for you? I'm just curious. All right. I totally get that you may not be interested right now. Can you tell me what it is that makes you think this isn't a good fit for you? I'm just curious. So generally, their hesitations or their obstacles are going to be, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough time, I don't know enough people, I'm worried what other people will think. Okay, those are generally the 4 reasons people give us that they, do not want to take a peek. I'm also going to post on our team Facebook page. There's a document that's called, I can't remember what it's called. It's about objections, and you'll see what you'll see. It's your response to people's objections. There is also a video done by a very successful MVP, I can't think of her name right off hand, that you can find on the source, and in the search engine line on the source, if you type in overcoming objections, it'll pop up, okay? So if you want to watch the video, go to the source. I will put the document on our Facebook page, but you'll find that document on the source also, all right? So those will be how you can respond when you get an objection, okay? All right, so our goal not only is to close November strong, okay? We have to close November strong because so many of you guys are close to bonuses. So many of you guys are close to qualifications. Don't let Thanksgiving be an obstacle. Let Thanksgiving be a bonus, a benefit to you, because you're going to be around a lot more people. And if you go out and do Black Friday shopping, or you just, around a lot of other people, use that opportunity to talk to people about your business, about your products. Let them see your passion. Our goal is to get in front of 40 people every month to share the Arbonne story, to share the Arbonne products. Don't let Thanksgiving get by, Thanksgiving and Black Friday and Cyber Monday. If you're going to be seeing people on these days, don't let those days get by without telling the story 1, 2, 3, 4 times. That could be 4 or 5. That could be 10 faces that you do in that short span of the holiday. Okay, so don't let the holiday go by without sharing. Use that holiday. Don't let it be an obstacle. Actually, use it to your benefit. All right, so we're going to close out November strong. We're also going to start thinking about closing out 2019 strong so that we have a really strong beginning to 2020. All right. So asking is the most important thing that you can do. I mean, we got to ask for 40 to get our 40 faces every month. We have to ask people to hear the Arbonne story, to take a look at our products. So it's 40 people. And so we need to make a plan to get in front of 40 people. On our method for success sheet, you know, there's 3 asks on that. Our daily method for success, it's 3 asks. And that's if you're maintaining, if you just want to stay where you're at. But if you want to grow your business, you need to increase that number of asks to 6 to 10 a day. You're asking people to take a look at the product, to take a look at the business, to try the products, or to take a look at the business. So if you want to close out 2019 strong, you need to up the game, okay? Up it from 3 a day, up it, or however many days you work your business a week. Instead of doing 3, do 6. Let's close out, 2019 strong so that when 2020 gets here, we are in strong momentum, because we want to be promoting to that next level before GTC. We want to be earning that Arbonne incentive trip, okay? Because you can take your family on the incentive trip. You can earn to take one person with you, but you can also pay in to take, your children with you, and it's generally not as expensive as it would be for you to take them on a vacation, otherwise. So if you want to use this as your summer vacation, well, actually it's generally in October, as a vacation for your family, then make a plan to earn this trip and to start now by sponsoring. All right, so we're in the last week of November. It is time. Our busiest time of the month is the end of the month. You guys who've been in Arbonne know that. So we're not only working to close out our month strong, we also have to start thinking about the next month, because we have to start writing our goals out. Because if we wait till December 1 to write our goals, by the time we write our goals and get started, we're already in the end of the first week, start of the second week, and we've wasted 7, 8, 9, 10 days of the month. And with Christmas being, in the middle, and not in the middle, but in the end of December, we're going to have a few days and none of us are going to be working our business. And we shouldn't be. We should be focusing on our family for Christmas. So that's why we have to start December on December 1. So that means writing out our goals this week for December, and then also making the plan, because goals are great, but if you don't have a plan to achieve them, you're not going to reach your goals. And so what's your plan consist of? It's what kind of activity are you going to be in to reach your goals? Where are you going to see your people? When are you going to see your people that you're going to talk to? 40 people. When, where, and how are you going to be talking to the 40 people? That is what your plan is, okay? So these are the things we need to do at the end of this week. This is the end of the month. These are the things that we need to do. All right. So 2020, so this is just in closing, so we're almost done, 5 minutes over. Maybe we started a few minutes late. So, as I said before, 2020 is going to be a big, big year. I mean, there are so many reasons that 2020 is going to be a big year. Number one, this is the first full year that Group Roger will be putting their imprint on Arbonne. You can already tell what they have planned for us. I mean, it is so many amazing things, what they've already done for us. 2020 is going to be incredible. It's also the 40th anniversary of Arbonne. All right, so we have Group Roger, this is their first full year that they're going to take hold and put their mark on us. It's our 40th anniversary, and plus we have so many team members that are in such great momentum that are going to be promoting. We're going to have multiple new regional vice presidents on this team. And so 2020 is going to be huge. Join the momentum. You be the momentum. Be the momentum for your team and bring your team with you. We all have to lead from the front. We're all independent consultants. We all are a team of one, and then we lead other people with us. So lead from the front. Get into activity, get into momentum, and do. And so that everybody that you bring on your team will duplicate what you are doing. If you're moving very slow, your team's going to be moving very slow. If you're moving very fast and in a lot of activity, your team that you bring on is going to be in a lot of activity because your team does what you're doing. All right, so I know 2020 is going to be big all around. I have decided, you guys, you've heard that word, but I'm talking about me right now. I'm telling you, I have decided 2020 is going to be a huge year for me and for us, for this team. We are no longer going to be just the Cardenas region. We are going to be the Fouts region. We are going to be whoever else declares it region in 2020. And I so wish that more than 2, 3 of you would declare it, because you could do it. Some of you guys are well-rounded in Arbonne. You know what it is, what it takes to build this business. And what it takes is a decision from you, and then to do it, to get out there and talk to people unabashedly, unashamed, and to tell the stories that stick. I'm telling you guys, this book can be a game changer for your business. You remember how when we did 2 books, and they were game changers in my business because I did the work. The first one was Get Over Your Damn Self, and the second one was The Greatness. What was I can't remember. I should. It was such a great book, but it was Greatness or something. If my room was in order, I could look for it. But those 2 books changed my business. And I can guarantee you that this book will also change my business. So I hope you guys jump on board and want to change your business, you know, move it ahead by using this book too. All right. So what's my plan? To have an incredible 2020, to have a life-changing 2020, I'm going to sponsor. I'm going to do exactly what I'm asking you guys to do. It's all about bringing people onto my team and you bringing people onto your team. So it's about sponsoring new business builders. We also have to share the product. We also have to sponsor PCs. We absolutely, that's like the day-to-day. That's like breathing. You just do it without knowing that that's what you have to do. Sponsoring PCs is like your breath, you know, that you breathe every day. That's your heartbeat. It's what it just has to do. Your sponsoring business builders is what sets you on fire. Okay. And that's what sets your business on fire, is sponsoring business builders. I know, excuse me, that every one of you can grow your team exponentially over the next couple months. So decide that you're going to do it. Decide that you're going to take the tools that I'm going to put on our Facebook page, and that you're going to use the tools, and that you're going to get better. You know, the more we use our tools, the better we get, okay? You can't just use it a couple times and say it doesn't work. You have to keep doing it, because the more you do it, the better you get. And if you don't feel like you're very good, then get out there and find the training that's going to help you. Get out there and talk to your sponsor. Ask for help. Reach up. Get better at it by doing it. Get better by asking for help. Get better by seeking out the training that's going to help you get better at the sponsoring. All right. Everything that I do, everything that I learn, I am going to share with you. And so in the future team huddles, if you have over the week have learned something that you're excited about, that you're using in your ask, I want you to share them with the rest of us, okay? Because we are better together. We grow together. So if you find a great training, if you hear some great verbiage, or if something really worked for you, volunteer to share it. But volunteer, let me know beforehand, because, you know, I plan out our team huddles, and if I don't know you're going to share, I might not leave enough time for you, because I would much rather for all of us to hear from everybody than just from me, because again, we all learn so much from each other. All right, that's it. That's all. We're going to close it up tonight. I'll open it up for questions. Does anybody have anything they want to add? All right. Well, I guess we are good to go. Well, we went a little over tonight. Sorry, guys. In the next few, when we do the book clubs after our team Zooms, we'll try to really keep it to 30 minutes so we won't be on more than an hour when we do our book club. All right, guys. Thanks so much for being on. Love you all. And have a strong, strong close.
Thanks, Kim.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night, guys.
Bye.